say create a vision that makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning. But then others say your future depends on your dreams, so go back to sleep. Keep dreaming, right? Well, I figured out how to stay motivated to go after your dreams in a fun, compelling way. So let's talk about your 2022 dreams and goals. I'm Terri Savelle, your cheerleader of dreams. And I heard a story of the singer Drake, where he told Rolling Stone magazine how he got his dream home. In fact, he showed them a photo, this is just an example, and he said, this house was the desktop image on my computer for years. He said one day he wondered, what are the world's craziest residential swimming pools? And when he searched online, this house came up. Now, this was in 2007, so think about it. At the time he was Googling outrageous swimming pools, just to enlarge his ability to dream, he wasn't signed to anyone. He wasn't loaded with money. He wasn't ready to purchase a mansion in Beverly Hills. However, it didn't stop him from getting a vision and keeping it before his eyes. In 2009, that very house hit the market with an asking price of $27 million. Well, a few years later, the seller of this ideal home and the picturesque swimming pool was at a low moment, Drake said. He needed money. So in 2012, Drake obtained that very property for $7.7 million. He said, I stole it from him. Let that sink in. Only 5 years after he researched his dream property with no means to obtain it, he was living in that very house. Here's the point. He kept the vision before him on a computer screen for 5 years. And he eventually walked right into it. Now, before I get into this real quick, would you do me a favor? Would you subscribe to our channel? I have my little pillow right here. Would you just subscribe? You know, I'm believing to impact more people with teaching from God's Word to help you live your dreams. It only takes 1 second to push that little button, but what it does is it speaks volumes to YouTube. And it really encourages me to just keep going, keep putting this video together, because hopefully it's helping you and it's making a difference. So if you would do that for me, just subscribe by pushing the little play button. I would appreciate that so much. So this month, I want to give back to my subscribers for doing that for me. You know, this is something I did last year for the first time, and we had never had so many people respond. So I thought, I'm going to do it again this month of January. And it was an idea that came about in prayer. I was praying one morning and just thinking about how my message is teaching people to dream and how to achieve their life goals according to God's Word. And I thought, how can I reach more people than ever before with vision? Well, the way we get testimonies from people, more testimonies than anything, of people achieving their dreams, is from those who take our courses. But my courses are anywhere from $97 to $397. So I thought, what's a number that everyone could afford? And the number 8 just came to me. And then I thought, the number 8, it means new beginnings. That's it. So if you want to enroll in my $97 online vision board course for only $8, now is the time. And you're going to get with this 6 training videos with me. You're going to get my ebook, Dream It, Pen It, Live It, along with the e-workbook. All of this for only $8. So how does that sound? So all you have to do to get started today is click the link in the description and you're on your way to the best year ever. Okay, let me ask you, is it a coincidence that once I started writing my dreams and my goals and putting them on vision boards, praying over them, that they started happening? Not one bit. I'm talking about very specific dreams like be the keynote speaker at the Amway conference to 14,000 people, minister in Moscow, Russia on International Women's Day, see my books in the CTC bookstore in Paris, France, motivate and minister to the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, or have offices on the lake in Rockwall, Texas. Even desires of my heart like meet Bishop T.D. Jakes and tell him how much his messages impact me, or get invited to the White House. Everything on my vision board years ago is a reality today. So I just keep designing new ones. See, when you design a vision board, you are literally surrounding yourself with what can be, not just what is. You are framing your future. You know, Steve Harvey, he said, you've got to create dream boards. He said, you've got to put the new car up, put the weight you want to be. He said, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. And I love that phrase. In fact, in an interview that Steve Harvey had with Oprah, he explained why he is committed to having vision boards. He said, man, if I didn't have no vision board, I'd be in trouble. He said, you've got to keep it in front of you. He said, it's on my laptop, it's on my screen on my phone, it's on my iPad, it's on my desktop. Oprah was completely fascinated by Steve Harvey's interest in keeping the vision in front of him. And she explained how 10 years ago on the Oprah show, she was talking about vision boards, and many people were skeptical and saying, that doesn't work. Well, she pointed to Steve Harvey and shouted, you are living proof. It absolutely does work. Well, of course they work, because it's a principle from God's Word. In fact, listen to Habakkuk 2:2 from the Message translation. It says, then God answered, write this. Write what you see. Write it out in big block letters so it can be read on the run. Now that sounds like a vision board to me. How about you? See, if you sometimes wonder whether it's really that important to mess around with, adding pictures to a vision board, I am telling you from experience, it is worth the effort. And the reason why is because your mind thinks in pictures, not in words. So the more vivid you paint a picture of where you want to go, the more decisive you will become. I read where actress Emma Stone, she went against all odds to pursue her dream of acting by creating a vision for her parents. So she had to get crystal clear and convince them that moving to Hollywood was the best thing for their family so she could become an actress. How did she do that? By showing them her dream in clear, compelling details. So apparently she created this PowerPoint presentation about why she should pursue a career in acting, and she called it Project Hollywood. She even added background music by playing Madonna's song, Hollywood. Now, Emma Stone's mother packed her bags and moved with her to Tinseltown, Los Angeles. Emma Stone was only 15 years old at the time, and today, of course, she's an Academy Award-winning actress. That is the power of seeing your vision before your eyes. So here's what I want to challenge you to do. Start with a clean slate and just dream. Find a photo of your dream house, your ideal body, your perfect vacation. Superimpose your photo on the cover of a book or a magazine or a newspaper if that's your dream. Get pictures of, the bedroom furniture you desire, the wedding ring you love, the car you want to drive. Find photos that match each of your ideal dreams and just have fun with this. It could be starting your own nonprofit or selling your house, owning a dance studio, or going on a mission trip overseas. But put photos of the people you want to impact or the mission field you want to travel to, the church you want to support. See, instead of always framing your past with graduation photos, the family vacation from 20 years ago, the wedding pictures from 1991. That's okay, but also you need to frame your future. Get an image of where you believe God can take your life. You know what? It's exciting. It's compelling. It drives you to not just settle where you are, but instead strive to where you want to be. And get your family involved in this. We have families enrolled in our vision board course. Fix your eyes on your vision board. Now, the law of attraction you've probably heard basically states that whatever you focus on, you will attract in your life. Well, see, Proverbs 23:7 says the same thing. Whatever a man thinks in his heart, so shall he become. What you think about, you bring about. So when you look at pictures of where you're headed, it gets planted into your subconscious mind, and your subconscious doesn't know anything different than make that happen. So we move towards what we consistently see. And when you look at your most important goals and your big vision, your motivation goes to a whole new level. So there's so much more I could teach you about this and what I've learned to get out of a rut and start believing in myself and in my dreams, and then start living them. And I share all of this on my online vision board course. I would love to help you with the details of making your own vision board, staying focused while you're waiting, with my $97 vision board course for only $8. So all you have to do to access this course along with the ebook and the e-workbook, because I'm just going to help you all along the way, is just click the link in the description and you have got the tools you need to make it the best year you've ever had. So don't forget, I am cheering you on to live your dreams. Hey YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and to get more inspirational content, click one of these videos right here. And remember, I'm cheering you on to live your dreams.